Okay, y'all. So for the last, I want to say a couple of weeks, I've been dying to do a subject video because I've had a lot to say because of things that have been going on. Not necessarily with me, because I'm good. Just with people around me. I've seen a lot of things that I find to be very unfortunate for them. But yeah. So the reason why I wanted to come and do this is because this subject, I posted on Instagram and I said something on the lines of, some of y'all want to be loved so bad you'll take anything that resembles it. And the reason why I made this statement is because there are people that I know who have told me stories and things of that nature about wanting to be in relationships and wanting somebody to love them and all this, all of what you want in your life. But the common denominator and the problem that I find with this is that they don't love themselves. So how exactly do you find love if you don't know what it looked like? I can't find my car if I never knew what it looked like. It's just a sea of cars. So I'm going to pick whatever I like, not what's best for me. You know what I'm saying? There is a difference between that. And I don't think that people understand that it's like tomato and tomato. It's similar, but not really. I think the problem here now, and this is not just I'm speaking towards the gay community, but this is applied to everybody. I think you guys' issues and you guys' problems is you guys have more deep-rooted issues that you are not willing to admit or share or take on. I think it's easier to go from one to another to figure out why that one didn't work. Whether it's him, whether it's you, whether it's the situation, whether it's both of you guys. I think whenever you get out of a relationship, it's time for you to take a reflection test and look at yourself and see what could I have done to make the situation better. Sometimes it's nothing that you could have done. Sometimes it's everything that you could have done. It depends on you as an individual. But you have to be responsible for the repercussions of the decisions that you make when it comes down to being with somebody. Because a lot of you guys run from one thing to another. It's the same story, but it's just a different leading man. He done abused me. He done talked down to me. He done made me feel like shit. Then you go to this dude, and of course, the first couple of months, he's a good guy doll. Then fucking 10 months later, he's fucking Chucky. So it really depends on you, and you have to learn. Each relationship should be a learning lesson, and it should give you the ability to see what you do not want, to see what you do not want to end up like, who you don't want to end up with. And if you continue to sit there and let it be what it is and let this person take advantage of you, disrespect you, talk about you like the last one did, then what was the point of leaving him if you were going to do it with this one? The penis has changed, but the abuse and the disrespect is the same. So you didn't come up at any, but it comes with self-worth, and you have to see yourself for better. I want to be loved. I got this. I got myself together. I got a car. I got a house. I got this. I got that. But nobody trying to get at me like that. Nobody, I hear a lot of complaints amongst people, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, about how they have themselves so together, but nobody wants to mess with them. 9 times out of 10, there's a reason. It doesn't always have to be about success for somebody to want to be with you. You could have a shitty attitude, a nasty attitude. The way you carry yourself could be just full of bullshit, and they don't like that. So it's not always about what you do and you don't have. It's about the person that you really are. Because unbeknownst to a lot of you guys, y'all date based on numbers. Y'all date based on how many Instagram followers this person has, how many Twitter followers this person has, how popular they are, how much money is in their bank account. When there are other people who do not base who they like and who they love, or eventually will love, on none of that. They based it on your personality. Are you a nice person? Are you a respectful person? Are you a great person? Or are you a bitch? Are you a bitter hoe? Are you a messy queen? Some people, like myself, will base who you are on the things that you do online. Online is like a job interview, especially when you're in a relationship. It's like a job interview. And I could go to somebody's Instagram and see how messy they are with somebody else. And do you think that they hitting me up in my inbox talking about some, I would love to be your best friend, and I see you talking about some friends ain't what they used to be, best friends is this and this is that. And do you think that I would put myself in that position to even attempt to be friends with you? Hell no. No, but you don't even get a golden ticket to get to the gates. Sorry. So if a man or a woman sees you in all of your glory and who you are as an individual on social media, then I think that you need to learn as an individual and as a person that the way that you carry yourself on social media and just in general in life will determine if you have a significant other or not. It will. You know, I think the issue and the problem with people is that they don't love themselves and they're waiting for validation for the next person to say that they love them. When was the last time you told yourself that you loved yourself, that you were enough, that you were a person that deserved this? You know, if you sitting back letting somebody disrespect you, talk to you crazy, just don't care about your well-being as an individual. If they can do it to you, then anybody else can do it to you. You know, like if you go off and mess with 10 guys in one night and they all know, then you're going to be known as a hoe. When you're known as a hoe, you don't love yourself. Ain't nobody going to wife you. Ain't nobody going to love you. Ain't nobody going to want to be with you. You know, it's all in how you are as an individual. But I see people jump in relationships just because they want a warm body next to them. And that's not how life works. That's not how you should be living your life. That is not something that you should want for yourself. You should want that and way more. Love is a beautiful thing when it comes from love. You know, but you can't know love unless you really experienced it wholeheartedly. And a lot of you guys haven't. Y'all don't know what that is. Y'all don't know what that true meaning of that word is. You get with somebody on Tuesday and then you ain't fucking with them and you talking about them on Instagram on Thursday. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not love, but you guys loved each other for 48 hours. That was true love. That was the love of your life. Because you met him on Instagram and he had his shirt off and he was getting all these thirsty bitches to say that he was fine. That's not love, dear. That don't work. I don't know what flawed universe you live in to believe that that's what that is, but that's not what it is. That's lust. That's what that is. And you're lusting over a person who really does not want you. You know, so y'all have to learn that a person that really cares about you and really gives a fuck about you will never do anything purposefully to hurt you. If they sitting back fucking with people on Instagram, fucking with people in real life, talking to you, talking down to you, saying you this, don't understand who you are, don't want to get a chance to know who you are, to give you a chance to be that person that they say that they love oh so much, that's not the person for you. Because that's not what love is. That's an impatient child who wants their way. And if that's what you want, then by all means, do what the fuck you feel. But if that's not what you want, but you claiming, I want this and I want that, but you continue to fall for the same exact people over and over and over again, then that means that you have to work on yourself because you're the one who's in this repetitive stage. You can't blame him for the things that you continue to do because you're the type of person that continues to put up with this person. When I know there is a person that I do not want to fuck with, if I don't like your way, whether it be your nose, your eyes, your face, your weave, your personality, or the person that you are as a whole, then I'm not going to fuck with you. When I see characteristics of people that I no longer fuck with and new people, then you no longer, again, get through the pearly gates. I'm sorry. You didn't make the quota. Sorry. It is what it is. And that could be not the best way when it comes down to people, but usually my instincts and my gut is right. I'll give a person a chance when I feel like they're misunderstood or they just need a moment. But when it's a person that I know for a fact who is not about shit, I'm not about to sit up here and waste my time on you, bitch. No, we're not going to do that. And you shouldn't either. A lot of y'all are wasting your time in meaningless relationships that don't mean nothing because you don't know how to love. Learn to love yourself before you try to learn to love anybody else. Okay? Because learning to love yourself will teach you the real meaning of love. Nobody can ever say anything wrong to you. Nobody can say anything wrong about you. You are who the fuck you are. And that's going to lead to my next video because I got a lot to say about this Carmen Carrera bullshit. But I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, back to the subject at hand. Y'all have to learn to love yourself and stop settling, okay? Just because you want somebody to love you and you want it now, that's going to lead to a lot of problems, okay? Now. And I don't think that's what you want. And if that is what you want, like I said, by all fucking means, do it. But stop fucking complaining about it on your page and how motherfuckers don't rock with you and how loyal you are as an individual and how I'm always there for. Shut up because you were the stupid ass bitch who sat up there and let this person use you for everything that you was not worth. So therefore, when you let somebody use you up to there's nothing left, that's not love. That's stupidity. And you let it happen. So if you want to be a dumbass, stupid bitch for somebody who doesn't even matter to you and is going to go to the next person when all is said and done, then you do that. But you shut the fuck up and you do that in your own time. Don't put put that shit on social media because we do not want to hear that bullshit. Learn to grow a pair of balls, grab them motherfuckers, and walk the fuck on. Whether it's in stilettos, sneakers, or slippers. Bitch, do what the fuck you gotta do. But shut the fuck up about it because I'm quite tired of hearing all of it. If you don't want that person in your life, get the fuck away from them, get rid of them, and live your life. It's yours. You can do what the fuck you want to do, okay? Stop being a little baby and want to just cry about what's going on in the world. Does nobody like me? Bitch, you don't like yourself. How the fuck am I supposed to like you? And on that note, bye.